Hi girl, I need to have a conversation with you, and you are not going to like this one, but we're having it anyway. Because I know that you keep on going back to that guy who keeps on hurting you. Even though you know that the red flags are all over there, but you keep ignoring it because you are scared to be alone, you are scared to be lonely in general, you are scared to be single, you are scared to start over, and I get it. But he keeps on coming back to you because he knows that whatever he does to hurt you will always be standing there literally asking him to use you. And I want you to understand that every man who has ever played you used the same playbook, the same tricks, the same lines, the same games. And you fell for it. And it's not because you're stupid, but because you did not know better. You didn't know what to look for until now. So I'm about to break down every single dirty game that men play, the love bombing, the future faking, the silent treatments, every dirty mind game. Yeah, literally all of it. So that the next time a man tries it, you will see it coming from a mile away. And if you're watching this and thinking, oh, this won't apply to me, it probably already has. You just didn't know the right words for it, or you didn't know how to name it. And now you will, so let's start with the games he plays in the beginning to hook you. So first things first, let's talk about love bombing. And this is a tricky one because this is something that we all fall for. In the beginning, he will send you good morning and good night texts. He will send you paragraphs telling you that he never met someone like you before, and after 3 dates, he already tells you that you are his soulmate. Girl, it has been 3 days. And all your friends are like, girl, isn't this going way too fast? But you are on cloud 9, and I get it because you finally get that feeling like that someone finally matches your energy. And you will think, oh, he's really the one for me. He is just like me. But I want you to understand that he is not matching your energy at all. He's like literally mirroring you. He will tell you every single thing that you want to hear to make you addicted. He is manufacturing intensity that you get addicted before you even get the time to think about it. Love bombing is not love, it's a strategy. He is literally flooding you with love, so the moment that he will pull away, and believe me, he will pull it away. He does this so that you will literally follow him, that you will literally do anything to get it back. And again, this is tricky because it looks like he's in love, but he's not in love. He is not in love with you. He's in love with the idea of you. So the moment that he realizes that his fantasy does not match his reality, he will pull away as fast as he fell in love. And that's literally the game. You get addicted, and that's the moment when he starts to control you. If it feels like a movie in the beginning, it's because he's acting. A second, future faking. He's already talking about meeting your parents. He's already telling where you want to live together later. He's already talking about marrying, kids. And again, this is only day 3. Of course, it feels so good because you've always wanted this. I think we as women, yeah, we all want to find a man that's good for us. You've dreamed about this, a man who's really serious with you and wants a future with you. But listen to me, this is actually what he's really doing. He is selling you a fantasy so that you will invest emotionally. He is making promises about the future so that you will tolerate the present. But he does not mean any of it. He's saying what you want to hear, so you will keep waiting, so that you will keep tolerating whatever he does, so that you keep giving him chances that he didn't earn yet. And you need to understand that if a man is really serious about the future with you, he will not announce it. A man who all wants these things, he will even be scared to talk about it with you because he doesn't want to push you away with it. A real man builds it, quietly, consistently, without a performance. And the third, the instant trauma dump. First date, maybe second, he will tell you all about his traumas, about his childhood, about what happened to him with his toxic parents, about his exes. He might have cried with you. He will tell you about all of the betrayal and all about the pain on date number 1. But girl, I need you to understand that you are not his date anymore. You are literally his therapist. Because now you feel bonded to him. This is literally manipulation, and they do this to create a sense of false intimacy so that you will feel bonded to him even before you can think, even before you even decided if you really like him. Because now you feel like that you know him on a deeper level, that he trusts you. Because now you get this feeling, oh, I cannot walk away now because he has been through so much. But that's the whole game. He wants to trap you in the early beginning. And here's the part that is going to hurt a bit, because he is already planting early excuses. So whatever he does in the future, if he plays you, if he cheated on you, if he treats you like shit, he will always use it as an excuse, and you will always think, oh, but he has been through so much and that's the reason why he's doing what he's doing. Real vulnerability takes time, real connection takes time, real love takes time and consistency. A man who is serious with you, will take time to even be able to open to you. So if he is giving you this whole trauma dump in the beginning, this is not intimacy or trust. He is literally building a trap to keep you stuck. So now, once you're hugged, the game changes completely because now he wants to keep you exactly where you are. So that's the moment that he will start to play the hot and cold cycle. On Monday, he's obsessed with you. On Tuesday, he's distant. On Wednesday, he will send you long paragraphs on how hard he misses you, on how hard he loves you. And then Thursday, dry text, or maybe like one word texts, or maybe nothing at all. And you're literally going insane, wondering what you did wrong. And that's the whole point. You didn't do anything wrong. He does this on purpose. Hot to make you hooked, and then cold to make you anxious, and then hot again to literally make you addicted, like it feels like a reward. It's literally the same thing that slot machines do. Random rewards create addiction. He's changing you in a slot machine junkie, hoping that you will finally get a reward, and he will keep doing this over and over and over again. And again, this will feel like a real drug addiction. Consistency is the bare minimum. If you get this feeling that you have to earn someone's love, if his attention feels like a lottery, it's not a relationship. You're in a game that you were never meant to win. Now let's talk about isolation disguised as love. He doesn't like your friends. He hates it when you talk to other guy. He makes you feel weird for making plans without him. He makes you feel guilty for not answering his texts. He's always got a reason why someone is not good for you in your life. And slowly, without you even noticing it, your world will literally shrink until he is the only one in it. That's not protection. It's literally putting you in a cage with a pretty name. He's cutting off your whole support system on purpose because people who love you and care about you, they will see it before you do. People who love you will tell you to leave him. So he removes them first. So the moment that his mask will fall off, the moment when he does something bad to you, you will have no one and nowhere to go to. A man who really loves you wants to see you grow. He won't say anything about you meeting new people. He wants to see you grow that business. He wants you to go out there and live your life. He will give you all the freedom that you want. And a man who is playing you, he will literally do everything for your circle to disappear. And now let's talk about the gaslighting, because you literally saw that text from another woman. You heard him lie. You knew exactly what happened, or you might have even been there. But within only 15 minutes, you are the one apologizing. You will get this feeling that you are the crazy one. He will turn the whole situation on you, and suddenly you are the crazy one. You are insecure. You're being dramatic. You're the problem, and this whole conversation will leave you dizzy, confused, wondering if you are the one overreacting, and wondering if you are really the problem. And I want you to understand that you are not the problem. You're not going crazy at all. You're literally responding normally to his abnormal behavior. He is making you question your own sanity, your own reality, and he makes you stop trusting yourself so that you will only trust him. And once you stop trusting yourself, he will literally do anything that he wants and what he likes. Because you will always wonder if it's really a bad thing or you just going crazy again. So if you have to question your own sanity after a conversation with him, girl, it's not you, it's him. A 7, weaponized jokes. And I really hate to talk about this one because this is something that I went through with my ex a lot, all of it. He will make fun of your weight, he will make fun of your body, he will use jokes about other girls, about your intelligence, about your dreams, everything about your life. He will say the things that he knows that cuts you deep, and he will always following it with, oh, you're so sensitive, it's only a joke, but it's not. And that's the whole point. The moment that you react, the moment you tell him that it really hurts, he will literally say, why can't you take a joke? You're just so sensitive. And I want you to understand that he's not joking. He's literally testing you. He's testing on how far he can go and how far that you will tolerate it. He's literally seeing what he can get away with. Every damn joke that lands without you setting up a boundary or telling him that it hurts you, it literally teaches him how far he can go and that he can literally go further. And he will do this. And the worst part, over time, you will literally, start believing these jokes. But that's the goal. He's breaking your self-image piece by piece. So if it hurts, it's not a joke. It's an insult with a laugh track. and he knows exactly what he's doing. And number 8, the comparison trap. So this could be, for example, his ex did these things better, his friend's girl is more chill, oh, his co-worker doesn't complain, or he might even follow a bunch of girls and start comparing like your style or the things that you do to them. Always tell you things like, look at what she does, this would be something that suits you as well. He is constantly reminding you that other options exist. He's constantly reminding you that there are other girls and that you are literally lucky to be with him and that you should be grateful that he chose you. And this is not feedback, this is not him wanting you to be better or to become better. This is a strategic manipulation technique to trigger your insecurity so that you will do more for him. He wants you to feel replaceable so that you will get out of your mind and does all the things that he wants you to do. You will give more, accept less, lower your standards just to keep him. A real man who does really love you does not put you in competition. He will not remind you of other girls. You are his choice, period, and you are not his backup plan. If he is making you audition for a role that you already have, you are not in a relationship. He does not see you as a girlfriend. He's literally seeing you as a contestant. In game 9, the guilt reverse. He is the one who cheated. He's the one who lied. He's the one who broke your trust. But somehow you're the one who said sorry. Because he will make you think that you have done all of that. Because you drove him to do it. Because you were not the right girl for him. Because you didn't give him enough attention, for example. If you hadn't done X, he wouldn't have done Y. And the scariest part is that you will literally believe him. You took that blame and you carried his guilt on your own back and thought it was yours. And that's exactly what manipulation does. It flips everything so that the victim protects a person hurting them. And you're actually not keeping the peace. You are slowly losing yourself. And again, if you are the one always apologizing, you are not in a relationship. You're literally in a hostage situation. And number 10, the breadcrumb cycle. So the moment that you are done, the moment that you see through all the games, the moment that you are ready to leave, suddenly he's a perfect boyfriend again and he will say all the things again that he said to you in the beginning. Literally, he will try to love bomb you all over again. Just enough to make you stay and just enough to give you hope. And he really did change. Only for 72 hours. And then it's back to the same behavior. He does all the things again that bothered you a million times and you keep accepting it. I'm going to tell you a very short story from my last relationship. I literally left him like a few times and he always did this to keep me back. And this doesn't need to be a breadcrumb cycle, like giving you less and giving you just words. What he actually did was asking me to marry him. The moment that he saw that I was completely done with him, that's the moment when he got on his knees and when he bought me a ring. And then he changed for 2 full weeks and then he was back to his old self. And I'm not going to lie, the moment that he asked me to marry him, I really thought that he changed. But then we came back to Belgium because we were in Thailand, and only a month after I found out he was texting hoes behind my back. He was on these websites back to his bullshit that he was on. And the funny part, he told me that it was my own fault that he did this because I wanted a lot of affection, so that he literally needed those things that would help him to get back to his old self. So I can promise you he did not change. He's just giving you enough crumbs to keep you at the table while he is eating somewhere else. So stop accepting crumbs from men who has his whole meal for other women. And you are not his priority, you are his safety net. And game 11, and for me personally the most painful one, the silent treatment. You said something that he didn't like, you started to stand up for yourself, you started to set up boundaries, and now radio silence, maybe days, maybe weeks. He is punishing you with absence. And what do? You spiral, you go crazy, you feel like that you are the problem and that you earned it. You start to apologizing for things that you did not do wrong. So you take everything that you said back and often anything to end the situation and to end the silence. That's the entire point, because the silent treatment is not about him needing space. It's punishment. It's training you to never stand up for yourself again, to never speak up ever again. It's training you to never challenge him ever again, to stay quiet and to stay compliant. Because you know now, if you have a problem, that you might lose him. So that's what he wants. You stop having boundaries, you stop having problems, and you eat yourself up all alive. So listen carefully, a man who is punishing you when you speak up for yourself is not protecting the relationship. The only thing that he is protecting is his control over you. And the last one for today, the crazy ex theory. And this is something that you also can recognize immediately in the very beginning. Watch closely and hear closely what he has to say about all of his exes. So if every woman in his past was crazy, psycho, obsessed, clingy, whatever, but yet he was always the victim, right? It was never his fault. He did never do anything wrong. And I want you to understand, if every single girl ended up crazy in this whole story, he is a common denominator. He pushed them to their breaking point, and after he called them insane for breaking. And then one day, mark my words, you will be the crazy ex in his next story. You will be his next warning to his next girlfriend. It will literally be the same script, but a different actress. So again, watch how he talks about every woman who has ever been in his life, because that's also the story that you are going to be. Here's the part that nobody wants to hear, and you knew all of this. You saw every red flag, you just didn't have a name for it, but you saw it all. You felt the love bombing and called it passion. You saw the chaos and called it chemistry. You felt the control but called it protection and love. You felt every tiny bit of the manipulation. You painted every red flag green because being with the wrong man felt safer than being alone by yourself. And I know all of this because I have been you. I just got out of the worst relationship I have ever been in. I have been letting him using me for 2 full years, and even before that, always the same cycle, different phase. I kept asking myself, why does this always happen to me? Why do I keep attracting the same men? It's because I did never heal this part of myself that kept on attracting them. I always saw the red flags, but I always mistook it for real love because I didn't know better. I've stayed way too long because I didn't think that I deserved better, but I did, and so do you. So the next time that a man love bombs you, you will notice it. The next time that he will manipulate you, you can literally give it a name. So the next time that he flips the script on you, it's time to walk away. Because the pain of leaving is temporary. The pain of staying, and believe me, my body was anxious all the damn time when he was around me. The pain of staying, it follows you everywhere you go. You deserve a man who doesn't play games with you. You deserve a man who is consistent. You deserve a man who communicates you like an adult. Who chooses you, who makes you feel safe. Who chooses you without making you feel you have to earn it. And I want you to know that that man exists. So don't step into that whole bullshit, fuck all men, no. Because if you do this, you will literally keep attracting the same wrong man anyways. But you will never find the right one if you literally don't heal this whole part, if you keep giving your time to the wrong man. You saw the red flags. Next time, trust yourself, trust that gut feeling that has been screaming to you. So thank you so much for watching. If this helped you, share it with a woman that needs to hear this. And if this resonated, really resonated, stick around so we can have other conversations together. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.